What's up, it's Rep from the Heights Lab, and today we're going to be testing out the Temu Sm57 so you don't have to.
This is
In
crazy.
fact, I'm going to do a whole Sm57 shootout. I got the Temu mic for like $10. The craziest thing was the box. The box looked exactly like a Sm57 box. If you buy one, it didn't say Shure on it, but when I went back and looked at the link, it was already gone, so I'm sure they're on them about the copyright thing. But the packaging was very nice, and it only took like 10 days to get it. I'm in Mississippi, and I figured it would have took a lot longer, but yeah. Immediately you notice the mic's a whole lot lighter, and the clip is not a Shure clip. It does come with a cable. And when you take a look at it, I mean, it looks like a 57. From afar, it just looks like a 57 with no emblems. Then you bring in a real 57 and you kind of notice a little bit of a difference. Main thing, once again, is the weight, but you can tell the end colors are different. The regular 57 is darker, and you might say, oh, well, yours is probably just dirty. So I just so happen to have a couple of more examples. So I've got a vintage 57, a new 57, the pyle 57, and then the Temu 57. And when you stack them all up, once again, you really can't tell the difference. I mean, I think the Temu one might be a little more of a gunmetal looking, and the pyle's a little bit more black than a regular 57. But the main difference is the ends. The pyle and the Temu ends were very similar. And when you compare them against the new 57 and the old 57, you see that the 57, it's just a lot darker on everything. So, and when I'm talking about the weight, 280 grams for the new 57 versus 133 grams for the Temu 57. So that's more than half. Then you weigh the pile, and it's a little bit in between at 1822. And the old 57 was 5 grams lighter. I'm not really sure why or what was going on with that, but if you take them apart and you want to see what the difference is, when you look on the inside, there's a transformer. There's some sort of glue or epoxy resin thing that holds it all in place. And that's essentially changing the impedance from your capsule to the output. I'm also testing out this new wireless mic today because a lot of people don't like how I sound in some of my videos. I almost don't want to fix it though, because then it seems like some people won't have anything to talk about. But anyway, let me know how it's sounding in the comments. When you take apart the Temu mic, there's nothing in there. It's just going straight from the capsule to the XLR male output. And you know, hey, it is what it is, but it's, you know, you would think it would affect the gain a whole lot, or, you know, maybe just probably not sound as good. And why is it so long? Why not make it shorter? If you do that, I get it to be a copy, but anyway, big thing everybody's been waiting for, how does it sound? So I put it in the old room EQ wizard, and I ran a couple of tests on both of them, and then we just set them side by side and take a look at the graph. And what we find is there's not a whole lot of difference. Once you get above about once you get above about the 2K range, uh, there is like 10 dB of fluctuation in different areas, and it kind of gets off. But from about 100 or so to 2K, it's almost identical. You can tell they did a great job copying the capsule. Um, so that 2 to 8K range is where most of your clarity is at. But in a pinch, this would definitely work. You could use an equalizer, um, and just it wasn't any difference really though with the gain level with the transformer. I thought it would be, a lot hotter or quieter, but it wasn't. Or yeah, I don't know. I figured it would be more harsh or something, but you know, once again, this mic will work in a pinch for $10. You really can't beat it. Plus, I got a little plate thing, free gift. It only took about 10 days. I'm not saying order all your mics on Temu, but once again, and it's worth stuff out there for $10. Thanks again for watching. This is Rhett from the Heights Lab. I got a whole lot more on the way.